Hello and welcome again to the next part of my Metal Gear Solid 4 stream. Obviously, dealt with a hangover earlier on, so I don't know who tuned in yesterday for Drunken Resident Evil Village playing, but I don't remember anything about the demo. I remember bits and pieces about Streets of Rage and Sonic being stuck on the bloody marble zone with Hannah, but yeah, here we are. Anyway, serious play only. Just remember, Silent Hill and Dino Crisis, as it says in the title, or it says Dino Crisis. It is Dino Crisis 1 and 2. You can vote on which one you want for me to play once Metal Gear has reached its conclusion. Also, live in the Discord at the minute, you have 11 days to vote on the next series that will be up for vote in the channel. Yeah, I think it was, I vaguely recollect Streets of Rage, but everything else a blur. That's the problem, the pub's being open and everything. I'm glad it was a good laugh and I'm glad you enjoyed it, but yeah, here we are, back to the serious playing. Right. But yeah, if you do want to say in the series which are going to be up for votes next, then you can do so in the Discord. My link occasionally pops up and you can find it on Twitch if it's your thing. Right, so where do we get? End of Act 2. So Raiden is injured and he's just said that we need to go and see Big Mama. Now if you've never played this before, you're in for a treat if you've been following these streams. 2 hours of cutscenes, half an hour of gameplay probably. Right, okay, let's make sure the audio's lining up and everything, so...
Argon, boron, silicon, and neon, yttrium, fermium, plutonium, chlorine, fluorine, gallium, and xenon, thallium, strontium, thorium.
The trick is to keep the lid on. Now, let it cook for 1 minute. You like cooking, don't you? Good for you.
This is my sunny side up fortune telling. When it turns out good, it means something good is gonna happen.
Oh. So that's why you don't cook them over easy. But the secret to good cooking is to keep who's going to eat it in mind.
Oh.
Oh. Is this your mother?
Yes.
She's really beautiful. That tune you were humming, it's from the periodic table, isn't it? Thorium, protactinium, uranium, neptunium, plutonium, americium. Americium.
Curium.
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 That's it. Curium. Oh, this? May I? See, Sonny? Us girls have to look our best.
Her name was Olga.
Hmm?
My mother.
Oh. I see. Ah! It's going to burn. Oh, hold on, hold on. And... there. Done.
Thanks.
Of course. We did a great job. Dr. Emmerich, Liquid is in Eastern Europe. He's after the corpse of Big Boss.
Huh? What for?
It's the final key he needs to gain access to SOP. The keys to the system are Big Boss's genetic code and biometric data. Without them, there's no way to gain access.
Wait, what's Liquid been doing all this time?
He's been performing tests. 2 tests. The first, using the genetic code from Liquid's DNA chip. In his second attempt, he used the DNA code and biometric data extracted from Snake's blood.
What's the need for the original if a substitute works just as well?
Neither your genetic pattern nor Liquid's genetic pattern is a 100% match for Big Bosses.
What do you mean we don't match?
Dr. Emmerich.
Hmm?
Scientifically speaking, there's the markers implanted during the cloning process. The mixing of mitochondrial DNA within the egg cell. The intentionally altered Terminator genes. Scientifically speaking. Both you and Liquid are as similar to Big Boss as you could possibly be. But you're still different.
Different?
Yes.
So that's what Liquid was talking about.
We're not copies of our father, after all.
Which is why they created Solidus.
But Solidus is dead.
Listen carefully, Snake. This is the most important part. The AI that controls the system employs a highly aggressive, advanced IDS. It uses a special code to inspect all data and commands circulating within the network. Any data that fails to conform to that code is treated as a foreign object and expunged, like viruses killed by white blood cells. The authentication program this IDS uses is based on a genetic identification program, one I helped develop for Foxdie. It's set up so that host commands only execute properly if the key matches perfectly. However, if the IDS suspects someone is trying to break into the system, it registers that genetic code on a blacklist. That code is then blocked and can never again be used to access the system. So, if you're going to use a substitute, you need to find a new genetic access code with each new trial.
So when Liquid accessed the system in the Middle East and South America, it was only a test.
I can't believe this. Snake and Big Boss don't have the same genetic code?
Strictly speaking, Snake and Liquid aren't the same either. Which is why Foxdie only affected Liquid at Shadow Moses. And spared you. Let's put it this way. If Liquid uses Big Boss's genetic code, the original, he'll have the system completely under his control.
Hold on. I thought having his code wasn't enough. You need his biometric data at the same time, don't you?
That's right. And Big Boss is already dead.
No. He's alive.
Big Boss is alive.
His body is. Or rather, his cells.
That's impossible.
Big Boss survives as a biomort. A brain-dead shell sustained in the lab. Liquid has already left for Europe in search of Big Boss's body. Right from the start, he knew his experiment in South America wasn't going to work.
Europe, huh?
If Liquid obtains the body, he'll be primed to make his final move.
Allowing him total control of the system.
Exactly. Unless we can stop him first.
Uncle Hal, I found it.
Huh? Ah. This is it.
Where'd you hack this from?
AT Security.
Hey Aaron, how you
The
doing?
Patriots.
Can't believe this sort of thing still goes on.
The war economy is heating up the R&D race.
Yeah, good man. At the minute I'm playing
It's not just
Metal
the
Gear Solid
PMCs
4,
either.
so
Every corporation tethered to the
half an hour
military-industrial
gameplay,
complex is losing its
3
sense
hours
of morality.
cutscenes, the standard.
And it's us science-holics who are doing their dirty work for them. Not even realizing it.
It's good though.
Can we make Jack better?
I don't know.
Sonny. May I?
Oh, thank you, man.
It's no use.
It's all
There's nothing
appreciated.
we can do here.
What do you mean?
Look at this.
Oh, I do appreciate your support. It's amazing.
His artificial blood
Channel's
needs
really been growing,
dialysis.
so
We don't have the proper equipment.
Dialysis?
Getting his wounds healed is important too. But at this rate, he's not gonna last that long.
Dialysis.
While you're here as
Is
well,
that
you can
like
use some
what
of the channel
kidneys
points that
do?
you may have earned to
That's
vote
right.
the next series.
Raiden's blood is an older type of artificial blood that was used by the military.
Hey, good
called
evening, Purapala.
White blood. After it's been in use for a while, the blood needs to be dialyzed. Filtered.
Yeah, I think Hideo is like locked in a room when he develops
Right
games
now,
and has no contact
he's
with
slipping
women.
into autotoxemia.
He's obsessed.
It's there. In Europe.
What do you mean?
Eastern Europe. They have equipment that can heal me there.
Where? The same place Liquid went?
You see the little infinity sign next to my head in the bottom left corner of the chat. If you click that, it'll expand with different things you can do in the channel. And the only place that you might not be able to see it is if you're on an
Dr.
Android.
Magnar. I've heard of him.
A world-renowned cybernetics expert. Strictly underground, though.
We're in luck then. It's settled. We must head for Europe. The sooner we get there, the better.
Yeah. I'll call Campbell and have him get us landing clearance.
Wait a minute, did he just say Dr. Magnar? So the dude in Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake built Raiden. Dr. Petrovich?
Oh, Snake! Where are you going?
I'm gonna be spewing out poison soon enough anyway. What's one more smoke gonna hurt?
This is a no smoking flight.
No, unfortunately not. I don't know. It gets auto modded because of the American term. Yeah. You can say any fucking thing else, but just not that, I guess.
Who is this?
Oh, her? That's my sister.
Really? I never knew you had a sister. For a moment, I thought she might have been your girlfriend.
No, I don't have a... Emma was a brilliant programmer. She wrote the worm that destroyed the Arsenal Gear AI. Then... Vamp killed her.
I'm so sorry.
No, there's nothing for you to be sorry for. Or me. I used to be an anime otaku.
Oh. So that's where Otacon comes from.
I was always fascinated by sci-fi anime. That's what got me into this line of work. It's too bad reality wasn't so simple. I never even imagined that science, that my own research, could cause so much misery. I mean, it's not like us science holics or Satanists or anything. But even when we've got the best of intentions, we end up being used by others for evil.
Dr. Emmerich,
You see this? Sonny helped me build it.
Really? Sonny helped build this?
We built it using top-secret docs and patents dug up from intranets at a bunch of research labs. To tell you the truth, I think she's better at it than I am.
But she's just a child.
She cracked the protection on your mail.
Wow. I, assumed it was you.
Sonny was taken by the Patriots right after she was born. She never even met her parents. She's spent her entire childhood inside the net.
That's why she has trouble speaking.
Her home is in the computer. She can only see the outside from the inside. She's always in there.
No worries,
searching
buddy.
for
I'll
herself,
see you tomorrow, no doubt.
searching for her family.
Take it easy, buddy.
She's trying to find out who she is and where she's going.
Searching for herself and her family.
She believes she can find the answers inside a machine hooked up to the world. She spends every day inside the net, exploring. For Sonny, this is home.
No, it shouldn't be like that.
What?
It's time you let her go outside.
What are you talking about?
She hasn't even been born yet. She's still in the womb. She needs to live a real life.
But Sonny's never shown any interest in leaving the Nomad. Frankly, I'm worried about letting her go out there.
I have a feeling she'll do just fine.
You really think she'll be okay going outside?
That's not what I meant. I think she's got a good handle on her science.
Sorry. Go on.
Huh?
You were about to say something.
Oh, right. Would you mind if I helped Sonny with her cooking?
Oh, of course not. Go ahead. But, about all we've got on board besides military rations are eggs.
No. Leave them off. It makes you look handsome.
You think so?
Dr. Emmerich,
Huh?
is it okay to sleep in there?
Excuse me?
Well, Dr. Emmerich, I know it's easy to forget sometimes, but
Oh,
I am a woman. You understand. Sorry. I know it's selfish of me, but I'd like to be alone for a while.
Right. I understand. I'll show you in.
Thank you. Good night, Dr. Emmerich.
Yeah. If you get uncomfortable or anything, just let me know. I'll be out there working.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yes?
Call me Hal. Good night.
Good night, Hal.
Otacon has got it going on. Okay. Right. Some gameplay now, maybe? Mile Howl Club. Really funny if the next scene was like the Nomad going bah, 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 and then crashing. Ugh.
Snake, a national state of emergency has been declared in an effort to root out the local resistance. The hunt is being carried out by US-based PMC, Ravensword, one of the companies under Outer Heaven's control.
Which means that Liquid's lurking somewhere behind the scenes.
Right. And at the top of the target list is the Paradise Lost Army, the resistance group led by Big Mama. Snake, you'll be infiltrating the region where they are believed to house their base of operations. It looks as if the PMCs moved swiftly, cutting off Big Mama and company's escape routes. They should still be hiding somewhere in that area. Big Boss's corpse is bound to be with them. You've been added to the PMC's blacklist, so you're going to have to lie about your identity to get in. I've provided you with a way to evade the checkpoints. Make contact with the Resistance and find Big Mama. This is our last chance. We must reach Big Boss's body before they do.
Next. 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 Said next. You. Get your ass in the machine. Hey, are you deaf? Take him away.
You're coming with me. I said over here.
That's enough. I'll take him from here.
But
We've been looking for this man.
I've got face camo.
yes, ma'am.
Come with me.
Next.
Yeah, I picked it up. I finished it with the tranquilizer pistol.
You're looking younger. What's your secret?
Base camo. A little present from Tentacles.
Huh.
The PMCs sure seem to know you well enough.
You may not believe it, but I'm in charge of overseeing all PMC activity. Having connections can still open doors.
You alone?
Snake! Hey, Snake! Over here! Hey, Snake!
Just shout at them, mate.
What is wrong with that guy?
Listen to me, Snake. After reporting what happened in the Middle East to my superiors, I wrote up a threat assessment. The President's finally realized the danger Liquid's little rebellion poses and has called for immediate action. Now I've got more bodies than I know what to do with. A whole joint Army-Marines team. We're already on site, mixed in with the U.S. forces here. We're ready to strike Liquid at any time.
You're planning to take him by force? It's crazy. Look, things aren't that simple.
Listen, old man. I don't take orders from you or from your Colonel Campbell.
It's gonna be the Middle East all over again.
No, it won't. If things get out of hand, we can put a total lockdown on the PMC's weapons. They won't be able to fight back. Don't forget, we control the system.
I wouldn't rely too much on the system if I were you.
We've got them beat in sheer numbers.
Meryl.
Look, Snake. Just leave this to me. There's no need for you to put yourself in harm's way. Don't risk your life for no reason. Snake. What you're trying to do, it's not a mission.
I know. It's not justice. It's a hired hit.
If you know, then... Look, our ways of thinking might be different, but to me, you're still a legend, a hero. I know all about the things you did when you were young. It was what kept me going. I can't bear to watch you die over something so pointless.
Don't worry about me. Old soldiers never die.
Your cause is our cause now. You don't have to do this.
I'm no hero. Never was. I'm just an old killer, hired to do some wet work.
Fine. Then we'll just have to catch him. Before you do. I may have loved you once. But now you're just too damn senile to face the truth. Wake up and face reality.
If that.
Old Snake. And stay out of our way.
Otacon, they've seen this face too.
Yeah, it might have been added to the PMC's blacklist as well.
And Meryl was acting kind of strange.
Things are going to get hairy once the American suppression troops get here. We'd better get to Big Boss's corpse, and fast. But first, we've got to find Big Mama. Snake, let's go over what we know so far. The streets are under curfew. The only people you'll find out there now are PMC soldiers and members of the Resistance.
Yeah, I thought it looked a little too quiet to be a tourist attraction.
The Resistance members are scheduled to convene at Big Mama's hideout. So our best course of action is to follow their lead. When you find the Resistance, tail them. Let them lead you to Big Mama.
But how exactly am I supposed to find this Resistance?
The PMCs have laid a dragnet for Resistance members that covers the entire town. They're using SOP to notify each other by radio of any info collected during their searches. By intercepting those signals, you should be able to reach the Resistance members' locations in real time.
Intercept their communications? How do I do that?
I've provided you with a new device for just that purpose. To hijack PMC communications, open the item window and select the Signal Interceptor. The interceptor constantly monitors PMC voice and data transmissions. When you've got the Signal Interceptor equipped and you hear the PMC's chatter about the Resistance, check your map. It should display the location.
Got it.
Oh, and Snake, I think we've found a way to treat Raiden.
Really?
Yeah, we got in touch with Dr. Madnar. Naomi and Sonny are on their way now.
They'll be all right on their own?
They're a few clicks north of where you are now. It's a non-combat zone, so there won't be any checkpoints. There's even a dialysis machine. It'll take some time, but I think he'll be okay.
Good.
Anyway, you need to hurry and make contact with Big Mama.
I got it.
If Liquid gets his hands on that corpse, it's all over. Follow the Resistance's lead.
Let's see. About 40 minutes, mate. Oh, you can get the bandana as well.
First thing is to look for the Resistance. Either use your radar to pick up their trail, or intercept the PMC's radio communications to learn where Resistance members are most likely to be found.
Yeah, no worries, man. Are you joking? Like, straight away? Straight away into another cutscene? Alright.
Good! You found a Resistance member. Now tail them without letting them know you're there. The Interceptor has analyzed a PMC data transmission. It's marked the location of a Resistance member on your map. Those Resistance fighters can't advance because of the PMC troops. Isn't there something you can do to help, Snake?
Maybe. It is Europe, but I don't think they specify where it is. Yeah, those Mega Drive games, I think I enjoyed them. Look, I'll be honest, I was absolutely drunk. I only remember bits and pieces of Streets and Rage, but people seem to have fun, so...
What? Who was that? Could be my imagination.
Alright, what's he waiting on? Oh, which way to go?
Who's that? It's the enemy!
Where'd the Resistance dude go? How do I get the map up? Oh, there's the reload button. I can hear him whistling. Ah! Found him. What's he going up the ladder and coming back down for? Where's he going now?
We detected an intruder and lost visual contact. We'll search the vicinity. Transmitting relevant positional data over covert channel.
Snake, the location of a Resistance member has been forwarded to your map. Check it out.
Okay, but where'd you get the map? Is it in the solid eye? No. Ah, yes. That's right, the bloody radar. Alright, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna go up there and come down again? Because that... Okay, we're getting somewhere now. I believe it's a necessary cause. We'll try and keep that speak off the stream there. Let's try not to get too political on here. What's he doing? Is he having a slash?
Hey! Who's there?
What's going on?
Where is my dude? Where's he gone? There he is.
What? Who was that?
Could be my...
There he is. Why is he just going around in circles, man? Yeah, it seems an odd choice for a coloured jacket. I expect so, but it doesn't really serve a purpose here. It'll probably just spook him. If I remember correctly, he just like leads you to a church after a while, and then the story continues. God, this part's a bit dull.
nearby to hide behind. Stay out of the light.
Yeah, good old helicopter, always. At least it's not a Hind this time, I guess.
Hey, you! Freeze!
God damn it.
Snake, he's about to be hauled off by the PMCs.
No, he isn't. '80s rock snake. Like Motley Gear Solid. Dear me. Well, he's run off. Where's he gone? Has he gone full circle? Oh, what is the point in you? Why not, eh? Is he just... If he's going to go in that circle again... Okay, we're going somewhere new, good. Crazier things have happened in Metal Gear, yes, of course they have.
There's something fishy about that PMC trooper. Do you hear whistling?
Yeah, I got that already, thank you. Feel like pure shit, just want solid, just want Snake Eater on my fucking iPod. That should hurry him along. May as well take him down as well. Dropping plenty of rations about, like I don't know if there's a boss at the end of this act. Actually, I think there might be, if I remember correctly. I don't know which one it is.
Looks like they're conducting vehicle patrols. Watch out for them, Snake.
Okay, not good. That's annoying. I had nowhere to go. Fuck off.
Snake! What happened? Snake? Snake!
Well, that didn't go in my favour. How annoying. Oh, I'm back here again. What have I got that can avoid that? Let me check my loadout. If in doubt, use our old friend, I guess. Right, which way did Whistling Boy go? maybe I can grab that barrel. Or not. Yeah, I don't think the suppressor's busted this. At least not with the trank one.
Looks like they're conducting vehicle patrols. Watch out for them, Snake.
Yeah, it's a bit boring, isn't it? There's not much that happens. Yeah, I can imagine in a speedrun. I mean, the scenes and everything that happen after this are absolutely brilliant, but this is just nuts. I don't know, I guess he's got his box walking down. Still got it.
Who's there? I'm here to see Big Mama. Is this the guy? What do you think?
I didn't hear him coming at all. He's gotta be the one.
Yeah, but
Look at him. He's ancient.
What is it with the apples, man? I vaguely remember this, and this is cool. I'm going to turn the volume up.
Very impressive, CQC, Snake.
Of my mic.
No doubt about it. He is the legendary soldier. Call me Mama. Big Mama.
I need to talk to you. Raiden sent me.
My, how you've grown, David. It was you, not I, who was created from the rib of man. But I gave you life. I am your mother.
What?
Les enfants terribles. You can't grow a human being in a test tube, not even a clone. You need a woman's body to give it life.
You mean a surrogate mother?
That's an awfully cold way to put it.
Can we have less of the racially charged comments? Come
I
on.
gave birth for the Patriots.
Gave birth?
The forbidden fruit.
Oh, right.
Appropriate. No? Follow me. I'll explain everything. The man who wants me dead is Liquid, your twin. You think you know him, but I know him better. He was once Ocelot, but Liquid has taken control of his soul. And now he's locked in a bitter struggle with Zero.
Zero?
The founder of the Patriots.
Founder? When did this happen?
40 years ago. During the Cold War, when the United States and the Soviet Union were still at odds. It was in that chaotic era that the Patriots were born. And I played my part. I was one of the founding members.
You?
Zero created the Patriots to manage and control the American state. That control endured long after the Cold War ended. The organization became an empty shell, continuing to function through AIs. Those AIs are responsible for the creation of the war economy, and they gave rise to the Sons of the Patriot system. But I am partly to blame. I bear some of the guilt for creating the organization. It was right after I first met your father, Big Boss. Back in 1964, I was ordered to take part in a CIA op called Operation Snake Eater, which concerned a new weapon the Soviets were developing at the time.
My mission was to support a certain agent. That agent later became Big Boss, but I knew him as Snake.
Snake?
Yes, Naked Snake. That was his code name at the time. A name he would give to you, his son. The commander of this mission was a man called Zero, the head of Special Forces Unit Fox. Back then, I was working as a double agent for the Chinese. My objective was to secure the location of the Philosopher's Legacy, a massive cache of hidden wealth, and report it to Beijing. I was to
Hi Ryan, how
a
you doing?
microfilm showing the location of secret funds amassed by the Allied powers during World War II. But I failed in my mission and was expelled from China. I took the apple from the snake and was cast out of Eden. After years on the run, I ended up in Hanoi. That's where I met him again. It was around then that Zero used the massive funds contained in the Philosopher's Legacy to start a new organization, the Patriots, which would carry out the final wishes of a certain legendary hero. The initial membership consisted of Big Boss, Sigint, Paramedic, and their commander, Zero. Oh, and there was one more who we mustn't forget. He stayed behind in the Soviet Union to support the group as an informant, Ocelot, who is now Liquid. After your father rescued me in Hanoi, I went to America and joined their organization. Zero's goal was to achieve a unity of thought and awareness. He believed that was what the boss wanted, and the rest of the Patriots followed his lead.
The boss?
The boss was a legendary hero from the Second World War, known as the Mother of Special Forces. She had an almost overwhelming charisma about her. The CIA feared this, so they had her eliminated. If she had survived, the world of the 21st century might have been a very different place. We were all influenced by the boss's will. It was what drove us to create this organization, to be closer to that spirit. Zero decided that in order to lead the people, we needed a special kind of icon. So we turned to Big Boss, the last son of the boss. He shared more of her life than anyone else. It was Big Boss, the true heir to her legacy, who was best suited to play this role. Zero elevated Big Boss, the hero who saved the world, to the status of an idol. The truth behind Big Boss became riddled with exaggeration, misrepresentation, and outright lies. Zero disseminated these stories among the masses and gathered the rich and powerful to his banner. Every era needs its symbols to control the people, whether it be the stars and stripes, or the hammer and sickle. As the times and currents of politics changed, so too did Zero. Eventually, he became a prisoner of his own lust for power, sparking friction between him and Big Boss, who resented playing the puppet. With Big Boss drifting away, Zero realized he would need insurance, something that would perpetuate the existence of Big Boss, their organization's icon. And so Zero secretly embarked on a new project, Les Enfants Terribles. Its goal was to create a clone of Big Boss, the ultimate soldier. The project was led by Dr. Clark, known at the time as Paramedic. After dozens of failures, they finally, miraculously, succeeded in producing a fertilized egg. The egg used in the successful in vitro fertilization came from Dr. Clark's assistant, a healthy Japanese woman.
Blood from the east flows within your veins.
Give birth to Big Boss. To realize this, I asked to serve as the surrogate mother, and was more than happy to carry you in my womb. I loved him. 9 months later, I gave birth to 2 Big Bosses, you and Liquid. It didn't matter that you were clones, or that they had manipulated your DNA. You were born the same way as any other normal child, from your mother's womb. But Les Enfants Terribles proved to be the final straw for Zero and Big Boss. Determined to oppose Zero and his plans, Big Boss broke away from the Patriots. He left the States, created his own mercenary company, and drifted around the world. I'm sorry. Your father never wanted you. Human life isn't meant to be manipulated like that. I knew that, but I wanted you. After Big Boss left, Zero really lost control. What Zero wanted was an orderly world, one governed by rules. His fortune grew through countless wars, and his words influenced decision-making all the way up to the Oval Office. As the world saw the rise of digital technology, IT, the internet, and genetics, the Patriots' power grew immense. Their roots spread and took hold throughout the globe. In time, they began to dictate the fate of entire nations from the shadows. And before we knew it, the Patriots, the proud police of the world, started bringing an entire planet under their control.
Save point, but yeah, there's the big twist of the story. Yeah, it just makes you wonder if Hideo Kojima had planned this from this point. It's absolutely insanely well put together, and yeah. Anyway, resume.
Their intentions were fair, but their execution was flawed. Zero developed weapons, amassed armies, used information for extortion, all in order to gain more wealth. He was obsessed with controlling awareness on the inside from the outside. But I cannot imagine that's what the boss would have wanted. They both misinterpreted her will. And their absolute reverence for her drove them apart. So began the war between Zero and Big Boss. Opposing interpretations, each striving to realize the boss's will. Everything you see today stems from their Cold War. Differences in race, in religion, in ideology. This war they've caused is no different from any other human error in history. It all started with a tiny fork in the path and grew into a great rift. There was nothing left of the boss's noble will in their struggle. All that remained was hatred, a passion to destroy one another. Big Boss returned to the US with a plan in mind, and once again assumed command of Foxhound. In Outer Heaven, and then Zanzibar Land, Big Boss plotted coup d'etat against Zero. But you, Solid Snake, his own clone, foiled his efforts both times. Big Boss and Gray Fox, Frank Yeager, were left near death. Zero recovered their bodies. Frank Yeager's entire body was reconstructed through surgery, and he was reborn as the cyborg ninja. Big Boss, now a vegetable, became a prisoner of Zero even in death. For Zero, more than anyone else, your father was an irreplaceable icon. No, the truth is, for Zero, he was an irreplaceable friend. After Big Boss's betrayal, Zero could no longer believe in something so uncertain as life. He lost his belief in everything. Nations, organizations, individuals. Zero was no longer willing to place his organization in the hands of the next generation. Instead, he set up a network of AIs, a decision-making system formed from all the information he had accumulated. He built 4 AIs, GW, TJ, AL, and TR, as sort of a digital Mount Rushmore, and 1 core artificial intelligence to unite them, John Doe.
GW? The same GW we destroyed 5 years ago?
The same. Ever since GW was cut off, JD and the other 3 AIs have controlled all information on every aspect of global society. Economics, politics, law, morals, and culture. The war economy is no exception. In the shadow of the system and its complete control over the world, Big Boss isn't allowed to live or die. He's trapped for eternity in a brain-dead prison. To bind himself to his friend, to ensure his rule over the world, Zero transformed Big Boss into an icon, neither living nor dead.
Sounds almost like a religion.
Naturally, Ocelot and I plan to free him from Zero's prison. We enlisted Naomi Hunter, an authority in the field of nanomachine research, into our organization. And we used Frank Yeager to kill Dr. Clark. Ocelot tortured the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, also known as Sigint, to death, and made it look like an accident.
The Shadow Moses incident.
With Paramedic and Sigint dead, Zero was the only one left. But we too paid a price. I lost Ocelot. Ocelot wasn't fighting for the Pentagon or the Russians, and certainly not for Zero. He was fighting for Big Boss. He idolized him. When Ocelot grafted Liquid's right arm to his own, his body was taken over by Liquid's thoughts and spirit. He may be Ocelot in physical form, but his mind is Liquid's. I was the last one. And then someone appeared to help me.
Raiden.
It was when I met him that I finally discovered the location of Big Boss. It was in the data he obtained from GW. Together, he and I retrieved Big Boss. But Big Boss was still asleep, as Zero had left him.
Why did Zero keep him alive?
People need heroes. Zero wanted to create a messiah. A legend that would never die.
Liquid is after Big Boss's body. Is it here?
I'll take you to meet him. This is his pyx, his holy ark. His body is alive, but his consciousness is locked away by nanomachines. So technically speaking, he's not really brain dead. We can't allow Liquid to inherit the same sins that corrupted Zero, manipulating people's minds for the sake of his own ego.
Otacon.
Snake, it's Naomi.
What happened?
She's gone. She's not in the Nomad anymore.
When?
Less than an hour ago. She disappeared right after she and Sonny got back from Dr. Madnar's place.
Why weren't you watching her?
I didn't have my glasses on.
Naomi said it herself. The experiment can't succeed without her.
You think she went back to Liquid?
What about Raiden?
Good news on that front. We managed to get our hands on a dialysis machine and set up an ICU. We just started him on dialysis and treatment for his wounds.
Will he live?
Yeah, no worries there. Sonny's taken over for Naomi. But his treatment's probably gonna take 48 hours. Until then, Raiden can't move.
Hey, you! Come here!
What the hell is that?
Move!
Scarabs. Unmanned scouts.
They've found us. We're moving out.
Snake, the PMCs are converging on your location. Damn it! They're sending in Gecko! They'll be on you in less than 5 minutes!
Are they ready?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll escape through the canal route using the real van. Get it ready. Hurry.
Yes, ma'am.
Snake, over here. You've got decoy vans set to draw some of our pursuers away. All of these children were orphans. They work in arms factories. And when they grow up, they want to join a PMC. They seek revenge on other companies, PMCs that killed their parents, and use their earnings to support their younger siblings. There are countless child soldiers like these in the PMCs. Nowadays, anyone with a computer can get combat training. The FPS games that these children love are distributed for free by these companies. Of course, it's all just virtual training. It's so easy for them to get absorbed by these war games. And before they know it, they're in the PMCs holding real guns. These kids end up fighting in proxy wars that have nothing to do with their own lives. They think it's cool to fight like this. They think that combat is life. They don't need a reason to fight. After all, for them, it's only a game. Zero is the cause of all this. Defeating Liquid won't change things. Unless we stop the Patriot system, the cycle will go unbroken. Hop on. Hold on to me.
Can't wait to use my Metal Gear training to take down some nuclear weapons. Kojima equations.
With so many wars being waged, oil and biofuel have become as precious as diamonds. It's been a while since I went out for a ride.
Are you sure about this?
I only get off my bike when I fall in love. Or fall dead.
Big Mama.
Call me Eva.
Yeah. Love a good submachine gun. Okay, are we going to get some gameplay now? We're going to be riding on the back of Big Bomber's bike shooting at things? I can't remember, but either way, I'm sure we'll have a good time.
We have to keep Big Boss's body out of enemy hands, no matter what. Get the body safely to the canal escape port. Get on! Get down!
Oh dear me, come on. Lovely couple of headshots there. Bow, bow, ba, da, ba, 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 ba. Oh yeah! Of course I gotta reload. Oh
Snake,
damn it!
What's going on? Answer me! Snake! Snake!
Well, that didn't work too well. Maybe I should have quit the rations. God damn it, it doesn't store too many.
Halfway through there. Another one. Let's get ourselves behind that checkpoint. Ready? Hold on! Hold on!
Oh, he's reloading again, man.
Got to take them out!
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. God, it doesn't store too many bullets, does it?
Here they come!
Yeah, I think I could do with some more stuff from Drebin.
Enemy dead ahead! Stop right there!
Yeah, it's trying to find it. Sorry guys, I'll catch up on the chat in a minute. Oh, hey Plaidman. Oh, thank you for the follow, man. It's appreciated. You just finished Act 2 last night. Yeah, I'm not the best at gameplay on Metal Gear Solid games, I must admit.
There you are, Snake! Where's your anger? Show me your rage!
I'm only playing on normal for the. I mean, it's more for the story experience. Just to give you a bit of background, is we play through a bunch of series that are voted for by people who watch the channel. We put 2 up each month after voting in the Discord, and Metal Gear Solid was voted for by Ant, who is a Game Over Achiever, and here we are.
I've got bad news. The decoy vans have all bitten the dust, which means the enemy will be focusing on you now. That just needs you to hold them off a little longer.
Have you tried aiming?
I have tried aiming, yeah. It's clearly not working out too well for me. The only important person is the moment. Okay, got you. Right, well, we got the man on the car.
Right on!
12 o'clock.
Oh! Yeah, the soundtrack's superb.
Need help in front. They're gunning for you.
May as well take one out.
Snake, are you okay? Nice one.
Got to be protected. Two does handle very well. I was very, very impressed with the handling in Peace Walker.
I think we lost them.
That was actually quite a fun high-octane scene. Actually, it was more enjoyable once I equipped the rations. That's for sure.
There it is.
Big Mama, come on. Stay with me. Eva, I need you.
Is that you? Snake. Mother's work is never done.
Big Mama.
Where's the van?
Over there.
The children.
Well, I assumed that shooting it would do no damage because there was no energy bar for it, but I assume that I'm going to take it on in here, am I, maybe?
No. I'm so sorry.
Yep, here goes.
She'll be coming to search the van.
I'll take care of it. You stay here. Keep watch.
I'll contact the children.
Here. Take this.
Snake, come back in one piece.
I will.
Promise me.
Oh, I see. Oh god, it's been a while. I can't remember each boss fight. I remember the Laughing Octopus one from my first playthrough, but I don't remember any of the other battles. I think you fight the wolf in the next chapter. Yeah. I just keep thinking like how mad it would be to get that big boss classification. Because you've got to do it with like not being detected and do it under 4 hours or something like that. It's ridiculous. I think my total playtime's already around about that, if not more. But I don't know if cutscenes go towards it. Jesus Christ. Because even that in one run, that took me about 3 hours. You only recommend I go to the last floor, what, straight up to the very top?
me your anger, Snake! Let it boil to the surface! Let your fury flow freely! Anger begets anger! Come on! Show me your rage!
Negative World, I don't remember which game from. Okay, we'll see. I'll probably find some way to mess it up, don't worry. Cheers, man. I got a little bit off her. Oh, that's not handy. Oh yeah, I'm not going to snipe it, no way. I think just for the purpose of this run, it's just going to be full on death. Says where it is. Right, where is she? That's not her. I might have to invest in some different guns soon. Where the hell is she? I literally can't see it. Hey Luke, how we doing? Oh, she definitely spotted me. Oh. Settle down, you absolute madhead. How is nothing hitting her? Okay, that wasn't too clever. Yeah, it's just patience. This might take a while. I would have to reload, wouldn't I? Oh, bloody hell, what's she carrying? Jesus. Settle down. Right. Yeah, I'm not going for his stamina. I'm not going for his stamina. So, a sniper rifle will cut a shot. How many of these little swats does she have? Do I have to just kill a load of these? Whoa, steady on. That was lucky. Oh, probably get up. Where are you? There you are. Oh, hello. Am I hitting her at all? Jesus Christ. Why are you so angry? There you are. Hey Dan, thank you for the follow again. I think you do get secret items. I think you get dolls which stay aboard your above the Nomad, the plane that you fly around.
Something's coming! Run, Snake! Run!
Calm down! Calm down!
So if you fall because of her grenades, you die instantly. Well, that was a well-organised strike. Okay. Yeah, she doesn't seem to be too happy at the minute, does she? Come on, I could have done better than that. Oof. Oh! I got a bit of hang time off that one. God damn it, man. Oh God, she went over top, I didn't even see it. Running out of bullets again. Jesus. I'm not winning on accuracy for this game, am I? Fire a drink. Go inside. I'm really sorry. I am gonna catch up with this chat room afterwards. Can you buy rations off him and stuff? I'm guessing not. I just did. I'll tell you what, like, they're not going to be too happy if they've just recently renovated this place, are they? Oof. There you are. She's gone apeshit. Where's she gone? There you are. Oh no, that's not her. That is her. Oh god. So you're going for that big boss rank, aren't you? Jesus, that is absolutely crazy. And there's some people out there good enough to do it, but you're having to go for that, aren't you, Pirapala? Are you going to stream it? Where is she? I'm like in the end game now. I just need to put her down a couple more times. Come back here. Oh, we're almost there as well. Where is she? There she is. Oh, did her in just before I get... You can't even save in Snake Eater to get... Oh, big boss ramp. She is ready for die. She's ready for death. Let's pop her out of her misery.
You bastards. I'll never forgive you. eating away at me!
Yeah, we got it.
No. I'll never forgive myself. I don't want to be angry. I don't need anger. I'm not angry.
Oh. Did she explode, or did her armor just fall off? Yeah, took a little while.
Let me out of this cage.
So I guess this is a bit where I'm just going to run away from her and trank her until I get given something else.
I don't need this range.
Hideo, Jesus Christ. Oh, use the camo in order to...
Snake! She's come out of her suit! Watch out! She's gonna try to grab you!
Get away from me, you crazy bimp! Stop dodging! I'm going to run out of tranquilizer darts at this point. I think there was something on the floor down here as well. It's a ration. Always helpful. Yeah. Peekaboo! Oh, come on. Bear with me, I just need to go to the shop. Unbelievable. Yeah, if you told me before it would be a spoiler, but thank you for not spoiling. Gotta bear in mind that I played this and completed it on release, I just can't remember much about it. There we go, go to sleep. Yeah, I'll have a grenade launcher though.
Way to bring that bird down, Snake.
Drebin.
And you got yourself a souvenir, too. A grenade launcher. Nice. That's a real user-friendly weapon.
Not much use to me without an ID, though.
I'll launder this one free of charge.
What's the catch?
Only that you give it to me when you're done with it. A weapon with that many decades of rage stored up inside it? Now that's a collector's item.
How old was she?
I'd say about 20. But she had years of soldiers' rage hidden away in that youthful body of hers.
Soldiers?
Yeah, the soldiers of Ake. A place that hasn't seen peace in a long, long time. She was captured by one side or another, and kept caged up like an animal, along with God knows how many other kids.
Anonymous violence.
Exactly. It's unknown whether her captors were with the government or the rebels. In any case, they got the kicks by abusing these helpless little kids day after day after day. That constant barrage, that battlefield rage slowly built up inside their bodies, their minds. The kids tried to keep each other's spirits up, always clinging to the hope that someone would come to their rescue, barely surviving off of scraps of food. But those soldiers didn't stop. They called the kids parasites and shit-eating ravens. Beat them even harder. Then one morning, the soldiers just up and left, leaving the surviving kids to be eaten alive by the birds. Almost like one of those sky burials. One by one, their bodies were picked apart by ravens' beaks, until finally the flock came for her. But by some miracle, their beaks cut her bonds instead. And like that, she was liberated. In that instant, she was filled with an uncontrollable rage, and it smothered her soul. She ripped the ravens pecking at her to pieces, and then went after the soldiers. And when she finally caught up with them, she waited until nightfall like a hunter awaiting its prey. They say that when a raven cries, a man dies. And that's exactly what happened that night. Screeching and cawing, she killed every last living being in the camp. Both the soldiers and the civilians they'd enslaved. In her eyes, there was no longer a difference. The cruelty her friends had suffered, the pain and humiliation she'd endured. Hers was the distillation of the rage that decades of war had imparted on those soldiers.
It was her strength, and her greatest weakness.
You're something else, Snake. You managed to cleanse Raven of her rage. No, seriously. You're the seed of war. In fact, I'd say you might even be war itself.
Drebin?
Maybe it's still too early to tell. You still got half the B&B Corps ahead of you. Keep your eye on the ball, pal.
As we're coming towards the end of the act, we're going to raid Nobody Found, my friend Dale. But obviously we'll do that after the end scenes here. So stick around for that. He's playing through GTA 5 in the minute, doing the story mode. I think he's going to try and 100% it.
I have to apologize. The 3 vans that came out with us are decoys. The real one is floating down the river, headed downstream. I managed to get in touch with the children. The Pix is safe. We're going to rendezvous on the riverbank, downstream. Land and air routes are cut off. But there's a cruiser waiting for us. The Volta River is our only chance of escape. Let's get out of here. Hurry.
Good thinking.
don't need to feel the wind anymore. There's no need to keep lying to myself. I only get off my bike when I fall in love. Or... Oh, Snake. Give me a hand.
Yeah.
The underground aqueduct leads to the river. There should be fewer of them down there. Oh.
Liquid. Not bad.
Where's the pigs?
That no longer matters.
Where is it? Ah!
Is that it? Naomi told me everything. And now, thanks to her, I finally have it. The thing I've sought for so long. Big Boss. Put down the gun, Snake. It's already too late. You almost did it.
So Big Boss's corpse is in the river. Or Ocelot has Big Boss. One of the two.
Cigars. Father's favorite. What do you say? Care for one last smoke?
Huh. You think you're Big Boss now?
Guilty as charged. But all that ends today. Nice try. But when it comes to CQC, I've got the upper hand.
Even if you do get a hold of the system, you only have one part of the Patriots AI. The military part.
Yeah, he was on 1% for around about a year before this, wasn't he?
What of it, brother? It's only a matter of time before I have everything. Remember GW? The AI they think they lost? It's mine. A part of my army.
Impossible. We destroyed it.
Your worm only managed to cut GW into little pieces. Pieces we were able to reconstruct. And then we stowed it away inside JD's network. This man's body has served me well, allowing me to pass every security barrier between me and GW. After all, the Patriot system is nothing more than a machine. Now that GW is a spook inside the network, there's no way JD would recognize it as an external threat. Once I destroy JD with a nuclear strike, the Patriots network will be mine. And then, I'll build my haven, free from all forms of control. I'll cast aside my old identity and take my own name for the first time.
Liquid, you're planning to recreate the Patriots.
Snake, we were created by the Patriots. We're not men. We're shadows in the shape of men. We're freaks who never should have existed. We're a system. Insurance that future generations never prosper. The Patriots saw fit to create us, and in doing so became our only raison d'etre. I won't fight my fate any longer. I'll kill Zero and Big Boss and become a Patriot myself. It all began with Zero and Big Boss. Our purpose in life is to fulfill our destinies. And once all is returned to Zero, the world can be reborn.
Adam.
So long as we both live, the world will not know an age of light. If we're to pass the baton to the next generation, the only choice left to us is death.
Boss.
Good. The players have all assembled, Snake. The time has come for you to witness our moment of triumph.
Oh.
Hold it right there, Liquid! Drop your weapons and stand down, now! Drop your weapons and put your hands up!
Meryl! Liquid! Stop! Fire!
Huh?
What?
he's got control of the nanomachines.
The system is mine. Your guns and your weapons are no longer your own. Behold, guns of the Patriots. Bang! Bang! Let them have it. We don't need it anymore. So long, Snake.
You and me, we were great partners.
No. Great friends.
Meryl! 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 Meryl, don't give up on me. Meryl, don't go. Meryl. Meryl! Meryl! It's not... I mean...
Thank you.
You okay, Meryl?
it's all right, call me Johnny.
You and the beasts are no different. Scorched shadows born to the world. When a beast steps into the light, unless the light is put out, the shadow cannot be erased. So long as there is light, there is shadow. To return everything to normal, the light must be extinguished. And when that happens, you will be too.
Oh, now his mum Liz is gone. This is all down to Megan. What an absolute ride Act 3 is of this game. Whilst the gameplay isn't the best, the cutscene is just...
Like I said, we pride ourselves on service. Come on, let's take this guy to his friends.
Well then, that is Act 3, and the next act is something special, but that's something that we will be going into Wednesday daytime, I think. We may finish it on Wednesday, who knows, and I know that the last two acts are absolutely incredible as well. The next act especially, because there's a fair bit of nostalgia involved, so you don't want to miss that. Silent Hill and Dino Crisis are still up for voting. Silent Hill is, to be honest, completely running away with it, so it looks like 1 and 2 will be Silent Hill, yeah, sorry. So that's Wednesday, not tomorrow, it's Wednesday daytime. Right, okay, so I suppose it is the nice thing to do to end our stream on a raid. So I don't know if anyone is aware of Zeal and the 24-hour playthrough of Final Fantasy VII that I did for charity. Well, he is currently the world record holder at getting through there without using the slots limit break from Cait Sith. So we're going to raid Zeal and yeah, enjoy. He's currently around about 3 hours in, I think, so let's see if this command works. No worries, Luke, and thank you for everyone for joining me. Thank you everyone who is just about to follow me over to this channel, if it's going to allow me to type it. Again, thank you very much, guys.
I will just